Josh Weber here from Big Red Jelly, where we help brand, build, and grow businesses of all shapes and sizes by combining human creativity and digital efficiency. So we brand digital, we build digital solutions, and we help grow businesses, especially on digital platforms. It's what we do. And as part of our weekly video, I like to touch on sometimes some more broad topics, like our past two previous videos where I mention my predictions for trends I think we're going to see in 2021 for businesses, agencies, technology, etc. This one, though, is going to be a little bit more practical. So the subject or topic is going to be 3 practical and quick action items that you can employ this week that are going to increase your sales. I think that's a huge question, at least for me. In fact, if you were to ask me, what's the number one question that keeps me awake at night or that I probably think about the most? I think for most business owners, entrepreneurs of all sizes, one of our top questions has got to be, how do I get more business, right? How do I get more sales, more revenue? I want more clients. I want more money coming in through the door. I think it's a healthy question to always be asking, and I've always kind of raised an eyebrow at some people that I've met. Again, no offense, but where that wasn't really a top question for them. They were more focused on other things, and I don't know. For me, it's always about going out there and just making sure you're constantly aggressive, attacking, and growing your team. So I think sales should be at the forefront. I really want to give 3 practical things that I think almost all business owners, especially B2B, but I do think that these 3 things I'm about to list could apply to B2C, but you might have to get a little bit more creative. But this is specifically applicable, I think, to B2B businesses of all sizes. 3 practical things you could probably employ this week. And to be honest, you could probably complete these processes or tasks this week and see some results right away. So, what are 3 things you can employ to increase your sales this week? Number 1, have an onboarding or offboarding script that includes an optional upgrade or upsell. I am always amazed as we get to learn other businesses, as we begin a branding project or a digital build project, a web design project, or maybe we're just strategizing with the client. We don't do sales coaching for clients, but what happens a lot is that we help automate a lot of sales. For example, implementing CRMs, building CRMs, building websites, integrating CRMs, integrating marketing automation, sales automation in a website. We learn what they're currently doing with their onboarding and their sales. We get to see kind of behind the curtain. I'm always amazed at how many businesses, small and large, don't have kind of a solidified script, and maybe script isn't the right word, but at least an outline of the very first call that you have with a new client and the very last call. So it doesn't have to be an offboarding call per se, but the last video call between phases, right? Or the last video call when a project is complete, or a call if they are offboarding and they choose to go a different direction. I'm always shocked at how many businesses don't have a script or an outline. And number 2, if they do have those 2 things, how many do not include an optional upgrade or upsell opportunity? It's amazing, right? And we witness this every day of our lives, almost. Well, I mean, if you've ever been through a McDonald's fast food drive-through, what do they always ask? Do you want to biggie size that? I think they still ask that. But I mean, that light bulb should be going off in your head. What percent of those, I should have looked up these statistics, but what percent of people, when asked that question, kind of say, yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, let's do it. I didn't think about that. I think you would be amazed how many clients you ask them a very soft upgrade or upsell, just optional. How many say, oh yeah, I didn't know you do that. I didn't know you offer that. Now that you say it, let's do it. You know what? I might as well. Or you've built such a great relationship that now it's a no-brainer for them. I think you'd be amazed how many clients just don't take you up on that offer because they don't know that you even offer it or they weren't asked in the first place. So my request right now is, even pause this video right now and go and review what is the script or outline that you have at the very first client or customer interaction, your onboarding call, right? So maybe it is B2C, right? What does your cashier person say to the customer as they come in? What's the script? What's the outline? Does it include an upgrade or an upsell? If not, it's got, unless you can really convince me otherwise, and you better have some great proof, there should be one in there. I know this because we've implemented this at Big Red Jelly. We have several phases that clients go through. It's never a pushy sell. And to be honest with you, it's never our sales team that does this. It's always the point of contact that they've built a relationship with at Big Red Jelly. We're always trained to ask, hey, now that we've completed this phase, are you interested in taking it to the next level? For example, if we complete a branding phase for a client where we rebrand or reposition their company, maybe they were just engaged for that creative phase and that rebranding, but by the end of that phase, it's become more apparent to them that their digital platforms are archaic. And now with the new brand, man, it really looks off, right? Now it's really obvious that their website probably needs to be updated, or they need to look into automating a lot of their digital. It's a very smooth upsell, and you're providing so much value, and you've built that relationship off the bat. And I think you'll be amazed at how many upgraded or upsold clients you receive, even after a couple conversations. So, moving on to number 2, give current clients the opportunity to be the center of attention or the cool kid on the block. There's a lot of ways of saying that, but here at Big Red Jelly, what's super important is we like to kind of spotlight our clients. And what a great kind of multitasking activity, right? When we complete a project. So again, put yourself into our position. Pretend that you complete a project. Once it's done, there should be a process in place where you take some time within the next month or so to spotlight that client or project on your social media, in a case study, in a blog, in an email newsletter. They're going to love it. It shows off your work. It shows that you care. It gets the word of mouth going, and it's easy for them to refer you to their friends, colleagues, and network. So I'm shocked again at how many businesses do amazing work, and then they don't spotlight their clients even on social. I even see a lot of creative teams out there and very visual businesses where they're not spotlighting their clients and making them the center of attention. It's so great. It makes you look like a good guy. It makes it look like you love your clients. And it gives them the opportunity to say, oh yeah, wow, let me share this. And you're creating kind of an organic word of mouth reach on social media, email, other digital platforms as well. So that's kind of what we like to do, make them the center of attention. But then number 2, kind of make them feel like the cool kid on the block or that cool networker that everyone wants to network with. For example, if you finish work for a client, give them the opportunity to refer your work and your business to anyone in their network for a discount. Tell them, hey, look, a friend of a friend is a friend of ours, right? Or however that goes, right? Your friend is my friend, et cetera, et cetera. So just say, hey, we really loved working with you. It would be great to work with people in your industry, your network, your colleagues, your cohorts. As a matter of fact, if you refer us to any of those people, we'll be happy to give them 10% off. As long as they just mention your name, that'd be great. It makes them look cool. They look great. They really appreciate it. You're looking after them. And of course, future clients are going to like it as well. So that's number 2. Finally, number 3, consider automating your split-second automated reply, right? So think to yourself, in your sales process, in your marketing process, at what point is a contact officially added to your CRM? Or at what point do they jump into your inbox? Imagine your sales process there. At what point do they first contact you through a contact form on your website, chat with you on a chatbot, message you on Facebook, etc.? All of these platforms have one thing in common, and it is that you can set up an automated split-second reply. Now, some people might debate me on this. I think there's only really a debate if you're not very creative with your automated replies. Let me just read some specific statistics here, okay? So only 11%, this is according to scaled.com, only 11% of organizations follow up on marketing qualified leads within 5 minutes. The most popular response time was within 24 hours at 37%. Now you might say, wow, 24 hours, Josh, that's pretty good. I'd be happy if I could do that. Automate it. All of the platforms I listed, your email, website, message platforms, chatbots, lead forms, contact forms, all of them, CRMs for sure, all of them can have a split-second reply. And I think it should say something like this. It shouldn't be robotic. Well, it depends on the situation, right? But I think if you're going to automate things, my opinion is make a lot of your automations transparent that it's an automation. For example, if someone were to email me through a chatbot message me through a chatbot or contact us through a contact form or text a number that we have on a campaign on social media, we might have an automated reply that gets right back to them and says, hey, we're not available right now. We got your message though. In the meantime, while you're waiting, here's a link to our portfolio. Check out our latest work related to branding, seeing as that's what you were interested in. Also, if you want 10% off now, click this link and schedule an onboarding video call right away. Let's skip that whole step. We'll get back to you within 12 hours, 24 hours. But they got that automated response where they can go look at stuff right away and maybe even make a decision or close a sale. And it's letting them know, hey, I will get back to you, or a human will get back to you within 24 hours. I got your message. I'm getting back to you. I love when I receive those messages on any platform. When I kind of complete a long form or whatever, I hate when I complete all the information that just says, thanks, we'll get back to you. I'm so frustrated. What does that even mean? But if it says, thanks, we'll get back to you, or a team member will reach out to you in 24 hours. In the meantime, check out our awesome work, see what our clients are saying. Look at this latest project we just finished. Oh, going back to number 2, spotlight the client, case study, etc. Show off your clients. And if you're interested and you know you want to get started, here's the steps. A lot of people will just go to the first platform they think of, Facebook Messenger, chatbot, website, and some of them are ready to get started. So don't be the barrier. Give them a link if need be to maybe sign up, pay, get started, schedule an onboarding call, etc. We love to do that. Skip steps if you can, right? So those are my 3 very practical things that you could probably put in this week. That's it from me, you guys. Tune in next week as we'll jump into, again, some more practical or maybe more broad strategies to help brand, build, and grow your business. I'm Josh Weber with Big Red Jelly. It was nice chatting with you.